happen to have Cancer in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, dominant in your natal chart. Yeah, with those placements, even 7th house, this reading may resonate. Let's get it. Take what resonates. Cancer. Leave the rest. And please don't make any rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. You would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can book a reading on my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. I have a sale ongoing at this time for same day, 30-minute same day readings, and that sale will go on throughout the weekend. Let's get it. Cancer Nation. Spirit guides are saying there's some, I kind of feel that way. There might be some BS out there. Cancers. Could be some rumors being spread. What is this? Listening for the truth. What's going on with, like, right out the gate with, wow, the Cancers. Maybe his family. Having tension with family members. Cancer, maybe there's someone around you. Yeah, maybe this is in the household. What's going on with the Cancers? Yeah, maybe it's with a friendship. So I don't know what this is about. We're going to look into this. Thank you. What's going on with this listening for truth situation? Something is something is going on with the fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, this seems like this could be going on in different areas of your life. Somebody's going to be calling you. For some of you, Cancer, somebody's going to be calling you out. Yeah, thank you. That cleared it up for me. So this is what this suspicion is about. Someone is accusing someone of being untruthful. And you might kind of have to read between the lines of something that might be going down this week. Cancer Nation, a crosswatcher. What is this about? What is this truth scenario? Yep. Use your discernment. Okay. So right off the gate, your spirit guide is saying somebody's lying. You might be dealing with a Virgo. The reason I say that, and I'm not saying, okay, let me make that clear. I'm not saying that it's a Virgo. I'm saying that somebody's usually lying in the Virgo reading. Oh, some of you, you have a very gifted, like spiritually sensitive child. You do. They're clairvoyant. You could easily be this though, Cancer or cross watcher. You could possibly be going to a reader about something to kind of maybe clear something out, or clear something up rather. Like I said, you have a suspicion about what someone is saying. Maybe that's why you might be going to a reader to kind of get some sort of insight about something in your situation that seems a little bit off. It seems like you have a gut feeling about something or someone. Let's see what's going on with Cancers in their relationship. It's like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for some sort of feedback. Some of you Cancers, it feels like you are in love with someone or somebody is in love with you. Whether it's platonic or this is romantic relationships, you've been going through some challenging times. Some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Sag because this looks pretty similar to what I saw in Sagittarius. Yeah, some of you could possibly be thinking about moving on in some sort of area in your life, maybe for a new opportunity. But this week, it feels like the atmosphere for love relationships might be a bit strained. Intuition, as soon as I part the deck to shuffle. You're suspicious about something. Your instinct is up. I don't know what this is about yet. I'm concerned about your possessions. Maybe you might feel like somebody's kind of fiddling with your possessions, rifling through your things. What's going on in relationships? You got a choice to make, and this feels like this is the week that you take action, possibly based on something that you feel is that your gut is telling you about Cancer or cross watcher. Your dreams may be very active this week. Yeah. Promise you, you don't just see the truth. Okay, like I said, you're listening for it. Your instinct is up. You're suspicious about something. What is this about, spirit guides? What's going on with relationships? What's causing this challenging times? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I was telling you, you might be dealing with a Sag. Money hasn't been the greatest. Cancer, it feels like you might have a chance to kind of pick things up this week. Some of you might be waiting for a decision. The choice, excuse me, in your situation may be a legal one. Maybe you're waiting for a legal decision to come through. Okay, Ten of Cups. What's the Ten of Cups about? The Lovers. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. Some of you are married to a Gemini. Excuse me, or you might be, somebody could be married in your situation and someone's having to make a choice. Okay, listening for the truth. This feels like this is you singles. Some of you, I think you're dating online. Some of you. Be careful that you're not being catfished about something. Cancers or cross watcher. Keep in mind what I'm talking about. Listening for the truth. Seeing. You're going to come across something. You're going to feel it first. It's going to be in what someone says that kind of gives you a million question marks. Then it seems like you might go and hunt for the truth. And then it seems like you come across it. For others of you, there's stalking going on. It could be due to a third party, because let me make it clear that some of you have a third party situation. Not all of you do, but some of you, if this is your situation, that's who's possibly stalking. Not in all cases. We're going to look into it. We're going to explore other reasons why someone could be stalking, but there's definitely some sort of online interaction. You might be dealing with someone that has a lot of groupies. Okay. I said somebody is in a relationship, might be very active on social, taking a lot of pictures. Something might seem a certain way online, but is it really? Something about a situation feels off. Cancers, I don't know. Some of you could possibly be getting involved with someone new. And it seems like there's just someone that's very persistent in the background in your reading. This might be this on again, off again vibe that I'm kind of getting. That you have with someone, and maybe they are kind of hovering over your situation. For others of you, someone is physically attracted to someone else, even though they're in a relationship. Somebody has a drinking problem, just a side note. And I think maybe you're a little bit nervous. Maybe something is going on. That's what I mean. Somebody is suspicious about something. For some of you, it seems like the highlighted situation is this is a new situation. Okay, singles, like I said. Somebody is not wanting to be exclusive. They're not wanting to show. Listen to me carefully. If this is your situation, and I want to say again, just for people that didn't hear me in the back when I said it the first time, this is not for everyone. The Cancers, if this is going on in your situation, or cross watcher, you might kind of recognize what I'm talking about. Someone may not be trying to take things to the next level. You might be falling in love with someone rather quickly. You might even feel like you have a soulmate type of relationship with someone. And somebody might really be trying to impress you. But it seems like, and some of you could be meeting this person through work, through school, some sort of connection there. Or like I said, maybe online dating. It seems like you might make a discovery about something. Like I said, it's in what you hear, but you'll eventually come across this information. And that might be some information that kind of causes you to feel nervous. And it seems like somebody kind of backs up and they kind of keep you waiting. I think the issue is that you might feel like this is the one for you, or you might feel like you're the only one that they're dating or seeing. And it's not. There's not like an exclusivity thing here. This is somebody that dates a lot of people and somebody that might get around. Even though you might make this mental connection with this person, Sagittarius, Cancer. Maybe it is a Sagittarius. It just seems like somebody is not sure what they want. And somebody might kind of cancel this situation altogether. Out of nowhere, without you really understanding what's really kind of going on. Not offering you any type of closure. Cancer or cross watcher. And it just seems like it was in this person's agenda the whole time. Someone was physically attracted to you and they were trying to get whatever they could benefit off of you. If it was a one-night stand, whatever. It just seems like it leaves you fragile because it seems like you might feel like you were really making a connection with this person. You have similar interests. You're having great conversation with them. But what's camouflaged in this situation is that somebody does not want a serious relationship. It's like a Netflix and chill type of thing. So again, you have a suspicion about something, about maybe someone's kind of backing up and giving you mixed signals. Follow your instinct about this, Cancer, because your instinct feels like it's correct. Some of you you're on the other side of this situation. I mentioned you're in a third party situation. For those of you who are, and it could be you that's having your suspicion that something is going on outside of the relationship. And it's true. Somebody feels like they are not getting at home what they're looking for, and they're going to look for this outside. So in other words, it seems like somebody thinks it's a good idea to step out on you, Cancer Nation. You have a strong feeling about that. Like I said, you're coming across it. You might have to wait a minute, Cancer or cross watcher. This is not me recommending that you go and dig for information. You do what you feel is right for you in your own personal situation. I just see it in the reading. Somebody is talking. Again, I'm not suggesting that you do or don't. It's just I'm stating it as a fact that I see that. Okay. So again, somebody has some sort of suspicion that somebody is checking out. I guess they are. Maybe somebody might be visiting hotels. Maybe you come across some sort of receipt with that. Maybe that's something that you see. But if somebody is trying to like get you in bed quickly, Cancer or cross watcher, there's the red flag. Like without even really getting to know you. I mean, yeah, you're getting to know each other. You're having good conversations, but it just seems like it kind of stops there. It's a facade for some of you. Maybe you're not feeling well this week, Cancer or cross watcher. You might have Leo in your chart, or there might be a Leo that might be around you this week. In some cases, the Leo might be the stalker. You have a backstabber. It looks like you're after some sort of financial goal this week, Cancer, and it seems like there's someone trying to watch you but stop you, prevent you from getting to some sort of goal that you have. Why? Forgive me, I always want to know why. You've been going through some challenging times, I do, and I think you might be like almost just feeling like you just want to give up because you might be feeling so frustrated. Oh, this is somebody doing this out of their own insecurity. This feels like there's some sort of like obsessive type of energy around you, Cancerians, or you are the one being obsessive and someone is coming across it. Someone is returning to you, Cancer or Cross Watcher, and I think there's just been a lot of damage that's been done. Someone could possibly have sent you a message, Cancer, and maybe it went unreplied. Maybe there's somebody that's thinking about sending you a message, and maybe they don't feel like you're going to kind of respond to what they have to say. They feel like it's going to go ignored. So are you ignoring someone that kind of feels that way? You're giving someone the silent treatment and they're definitely noticing it. For some of you, if someone did go silent on you, it may not be for the reasons that you think it is. For some of you, someone's really just been going through some really tough stuff. Others of you, someone has just completely cut off communication with you because they feel like you're in the wrong, and they're just waiting for you to do the human being thing, which is to apologize. And it seems like someone is keeping silent at this time. For some of you, you might have missed the apology because, like I said, it may have come in the form of a text or some sort of message. I don't know. Was this a genuine apology, Cancer? We're going to see. Like I said, some of you, it's a financial thing. That's what you're really struggling through. You want to feel more financially independent. And it just seems like you've been trying the best that you possibly can to kind of balance out your income and make things better, but to no avail. Whatever happens this week, I don't know what's creating this motivation, but you get this motivation out of nowhere. And it looks like you really get inspired and you're going for it. Like I said, somebody in the background, they're irrelevant. They're going to try to be relevant in some sort of way. They're trying to go out of their way to get your attention, Cancer, but they're a non-factor in your situation. As long as you allow them to play the background role and you don't give them too much attention and kind of feed into what they're doing, it seems like you have the ability to meet this financial goal. A random side note, Cancers, you might need to file your taxes. Might not get that much back or whatever, but it might be time. The deadline is here. Yeah, you hit some sort of misfortune with your finances. Like I said, you have a chance to kind of change it up. Might be time to look for a new place. Some of you could possibly be moving to another city. Some of you could be connecting with a veteran or someone that's in the military. You might get lost in the past, Cancer. You might be finding yourself thinking about somebody, getting kind of lost in down memory lane with someone. And, or this is someone doing this with you, and this is what takes them to maybe your profile picture. Like we talked about it, somebody's looking for the truth. Somebody's instinct is up, someone is suspicious, and they might go and kind of prowl around on your account to see who you are, kind of size you up. If I didn't make this abundantly clear, someone sees this as a competition. It seems like there's someone that's constantly trying to compete with you, or constantly kind of spying when there is no competition. It doesn't look like one of you is trying to create the competition. You know what I mean? Like you're just kind of going about your daily life, but someone is wanting, like they're trying to make this a whole competition type of thing. They want to like be better than you in some sort of way. If you're dealing with someone, Cancer, like you're dating someone, it seems like they have like people that are endorsing what they're doing. They have like, what do I want to call these people? I want to call them like yes men. Just really encouraging this sort of behavior that you're annoyed by. For some of you, this feels like this is, if you do own your own business, this is where I feel there's an issue with money and time. Yeah. You might be better off not taking business from someone in particular. It seems like that's where the issue is. If you don't work for another employer, it just seems like you're kind of left waiting. What is someone doing? Okay. Instinct. What is this about? How is someone feeling about you? Okay. That's what I mean, cancers or cross watchers. We talked about it. You're suspicious. It's due to something that you hear. Be careful about what you believe on the internet. It could be something that someone is saying about you or someone that you care about. I don't know. It's just random background information. Like I said, don't feed it. Don't give it too much attention, but just kind of be aware of what's going on in your surroundings. Yep, you're definitely meeting someone. I said you have a mutual attraction with someone. You kind of just feel pulled in someone's direction. I mentioned to you, some of you cancers or cross watchers, you're meeting someone new. But for others of you, this is the choice that you're making. This is someone that's returning to the situation. So you may need to kind of make a choice. Okay. Some of you, the choice has something to do with a third party situation. Some of you, this third party doesn't already exist. It may exist, and maybe you kind of having someone return and meeting someone at the same time. And then it just kind of becomes a third party, which is why spirit guides are saying a choice may need to be made. Yeah. You're definitely meeting a soulmate. I mentioned to you, you're making a connection with someone, but yes, this is both situations. Some of you, you're rekindling a relationship with a soulmate. And for others of you, you have both situations going on. You're having to decide between old and new. Hey, grade one. Will I be doing Capricorn? I will be doing Capricorn soon. If I don't do it today, it'll be done with the all signs tomorrow. For sure. I'm trying to finish up the zodiacs. I have water signs left. And then I'm starting over with Aquarius, Capricorn, and Gemini. Yeah, that's what I mean. You get some sort of newfound enthusiasm. Or your energy level, you might feel that it kind of increases. And you're able to get more done. Instead of money has been down, Cancer, or it hasn't been where you have wanted it to be, it seems like it has the opportunity to pick up. Or you have a financial goal, it seems like you have the ability to meet it. What is going? We got it again. Spy. What I mean, somebody is hunting for you, Cancer, or you are the one doing this to someone. What's going on? Is this some sort of legal? I did mention a legal situation. Let's look into that. What is this about? I think you're waiting for the courts to say something. Whatever this is, it feels like you're feeling discouraged about it. And somebody, possibly a good friend of yours, might be kind of cheering you up or giving you some sort of advice about a legal situation. Yeah, you're going through some sort of emotional storm. What is this about? Yeah, but your spirit guides are definitely helping you through it. So definitely some advice comes through from your guides or this person that kind of comes through to guide you through a legal situation or give you some sort of advice. They were sent by your spiritual team to help you kind of navigate through something that you're going through. What's this legal situation? Some of you, this has something to do with housing. Your living situation. Some of you could be house hunting. Or some of you, there's some sort of debt that you may need to settle when it comes to where you live. Your mortgage, your rent. Yeah, somebody's up to no good. Let me make it clear, Cancers or cross watchers, some of you have an enemy. An enemy that maybe you didn't intend on making. You didn't really go out of your way to maybe do something to someone. Someone is just kind of viewing you that way. And then they're going to play innocent and they're going to act like it's not them. Like, oh, who, me? It would never be. I would never do anything like that to you, Cancer, a cross watcher. That's what I mean. Looks can be deceiving. Someone's a backstabber. What I mean, you have a suspicion about it. Your instinct may tell you otherwise about somebody that's in your energy. Okay. Definitely. Something's going on. Legal. What's going on with the cops? Oh, suspicion. Okay, I don't think I understand. Maybe that's the spy. You under some sort of investigation? Cancer, a cross watcher? What's going on with the Cancer Nation? What did I get? I got this for Libra. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. You got a Libra in your reading. Yeah, I definitely see where you might be drumming up some business, where you might be in some sort of physical pain. Oh no, there may be a cop coming by your place. Or there's just some sort of there's a knock at the door. What's going on with Cancers? Somebody being evicted, maybe? Some of you, somebody is drinking entirely too much. You got the Tower. Yeah, somebody is coming by your house. Either they're coming by your house. You got more than one. This might kind of take you by surprise. What is going on with the Cancer Nation? Maybe you're experiencing a lot of there's a lot of cops around you. Cancers. Maybe you're going to court, or you have some sort of legal proceeding going on. This may involve a child, possibly. Yeah. Maybe someone might be coming by your house to talk to you about a kid. What's going on with... Because it looks like somebody's prying into your situation. Maybe eavesdropping. This looks like this could possibly be a welfare check. But it looks like for some of you Cancers, a welfare check could possibly turn into some sort of disciplinary action. I said if this is some sort of visit from the cops, they're coming for a particular reason. Looks like somebody could be facing jail time with something. Okay, but there's definitely, for some of you Cancers or cross-watcher, law enforcement comes in for whatever reason to talk to someone. That's going to sound random, but I feel like this could be maybe due to some sort of stalking. Somebody could be possibly calling you this week from like a fake phone number or contacting you from a fake account. For some of you, this is neighbors that are just nosy. They're eavesdropping, and they could be the ones that might be calling on you, or you might be calling on someone. For some of you, this is some sort of family argument that might get out of hand, or that has gotten out of hand in the past. So it seems like you have some sort of tension with someone. And it seems like somebody doesn't respect some sort of relationship in your life. If this is a romantic relationship or whatever, or this is just some tension you're having with family, something like this could be relevant. I don't know. Like, is this really going on, or is this feels like it's some sort of threat? And well, for some of you, it just seems like arguing is loud and it's happening on a very toxic level. I hope no one's pulling out. You are dealing with Sag for some of you. Hope no one's pulling out a weapon or whatever. But I definitely see like weapons and alcohol might be involved in this situation, and something might potentially get out of hand. Or this is something that has already happened and somebody is looking and they're kind of amused by it. You know what I mean? You might just have some very nosy neighbors, okay? Or somebody that's just kind of really trying to be... Somebody might actually be dealing with your neighbor, like on a... that might be who they're cheating with. You might be reaching for a lot of sweets this week, Cancer, a cross watcher. Some of you could be maybe dealing with... What season are we in? In Aries. There might be an Aries birthday that could be relevant to you this week. Oh, you're really in touch with your ancestors, by the way. You got some sort of an altar. The letter, it's not a letter. Number 8. Numbers. Okay, maybe repeating numbers. But for some reason, the number 8 may be relevant in your situation. You may be one of 8. You may have several siblings or whatever. Maybe someone is a Leo, born in August, or a Virgo. Careful that you don't stub your toe. Cancer or cross watcher. Yeah, this feels like this is family. See that angry face? That's what I mean. Somebody is just really, you're getting into it with someone. Okay, it just seems like you're really upset with someone. I said something might get out of hand, potentially. If this is not happening directly with you, because it won't be in all situations, it might be happening with someone around you. And like I said, you might kind of be the spectator to a situation. Or you might see something online that has absolutely nothing to do with you, but something connected to this, you might see it online. Secret love affair. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody's playing with somebody's feelings, okay? Playing with somebody's emotions. And it's almost like somebody doesn't care if they get caught. And it might be that somebody's just gotten so used to doing this, Cancer or cross watcher, that they don't care if they get caught. I don't know. That's what the spy is there for. Okay? Somebody is looking, they're going to come across something. Some of you, somebody's missing you. Cancer or cross watcher. This could be connected to a child. This might be why somebody might come by to see someone, because they're missing you. You have some of you are giving birth, and it may be to a little boy. It's not going to be the case for everyone. I know that, but I can't help but to see that. Some of you, maybe it's time to go to the DMV. You might need to get your driver's license renewed. Or you could be taking some sort of state examination. It could be your kids could be maybe testing in school. We taking the written test at the DMV, like I said. Maybe this is an occupational life. Maybe you're taking your boards, your state boards. You might need to stop at the gas station or charge your vehicle this week ahead of time, Cancers. Doing so will help you save some time, because you might have to like go out of your way, and that could possibly like kind of hold you up with what you're doing, like potentially make you late. Some of you could be coloring your hair. You're doing something different with your hair. You might be going to the beauty salon. Like I said, you're really reaching for some sweets this week. Maybe you just kind of need some comfort food this week, Cancer or cross watcher. And with that, you might actually feel like, okay, you just kind of want to go someplace else. Maybe you're going to enjoy some new scenery. You could possibly be staying at a hotel. Or that's the suspicion. Cancer, somebody's swatting someone around in your face to try to make you jealous. Or cross watcher. What's going on? Yeah. You might have a visit to the bank. Some of you, there's some sort of delay with your money. You got some really important decisions to make, or some important decisions that are coming up. Might need to go get your eyesight checked, Cancer. Or you're definitely getting some messages from the afterlife, disruption, some sort of turbulence. I feel like this is within a household or within some sort of living situation. Okay? It could be with kids, it could be with family. Yeah. That said, you might be tempted to feel like you just want to give up. Like I said, you get some sort of newfound motivation. Something in your situation seems like it's very difficult to kind of figure out and maneuver. Again, it seems like if you stay persistent, Cancer or cross watcher, you'll be able to get through this point in time. This turns out to be nothing more than a temporary obstacle that you might be going through. See, that's what I mean. You got an enemy, Cancer or cross watcher. Okay, so this feels like someone is trying to bind you, backstab you in some sort of way. This, like I mentioned to you, some of you, this is the spy that we're talking about. It's like somebody is kind of coming back, especially if you're on social. Somebody's kind of like spying to try to see if their magic is working. If I didn't make that abundantly clear to you, let's do it now. Okay. Especially if you are online. You see this keyboard? Somebody's going out of their way, saying some things to really try to get on your nerves. Really trying to get you to come out of character. Or really trying to get a response from you. And it may not be... it may not warrant a response. This person or these people that you may come across or that might be watching you, it seems like that's all they want. And this might be a situation where misery loves company. Yeah, either way, somebody's doing some sort of binding magic on you. It feels like they're trying to come for your stability or they're trying to affect your household in some sort of way. Okay? Because I definitely feel like someone has targeted you. They're making you the focus. Rather than focusing on themselves, they're focusing on you. And they're making their own insecurities your issue, Cancer or cross watcher. Didn't I say it? You're coming across some sort of receipt. We talked about that. You're listening for the truth. You feel that someone is lying about something. They're weaving a tangled web, right? Your instinct is up. You're suspicious about something that is going on. You see something, you come across some sort of receipt that confirms your suspicion about something. So some sort of mystery about something is taken away. Even if this has something to do with a choice that you're making. You might feel like you don't know what choice to make or you don't know which is the best option. You're at a crossroads. So I think that you might reach a turning point. For some of you, I mentioned that someone is trying to block some sort of success. Or literally, you could have blocked somebody online, but I think this is something that's going on when it comes to jealousy. I don't know why it's coming up in so many people's readings. Yeah. Somebody wants you to be stuck. For others of you, it's not that. It's you being kind of stuck in your own head, especially about a decision. You might be so worried about the past. You might be so worried that because you might feel like you made mistakes in the past that you're going to do the same thing in the future. But that's just a mindset. It seems like you might get caught in some type of loop that your guides are trying to get you to come away from, or they're calling you out of that type of energy. Definitely, like I mentioned to you, somebody lying or some sort of negative behavior. This could be you, Cancer. Okay, instinct. Somebody has their instinct about you, or vice versa. Said you're under a lot of pressure this week. You're really struggling. You're looking to come up with a solution. You feel blocked by your problems. It seems like your guys are telling you take things one step at a time. I think that's what this motivation is about. I think you just get so tired of being sick and tired of someone constantly sending this negative energy your way. that you just kind of push through. Yeah. Somebody is, especially if you're online, you have an online presence. That's like somebody's just waiting. They're just waiting for you to go online. They're just waiting. They can't wait. So they can come watch and spy and see what you're doing. And you know what I mean? And you have this word on this card that says copy. And there's a videotape in this card. Like somebody is just kind of watching and replaying. Something really creepy is going on. So it says copy in the background. Like somebody is playing something over and over. Like they're trying to, like, this is weird energy. Like somebody's trying to maybe imitate you, copy whatever you do in some sort of way. Random. I don't like to give spiritual advice. I'm gonna put it out there though, because I'm gonna call what I see. Take it however it applies. But I definitely see maybe a need to kind of protect the portals in your household. Since we're talking about stability and this being a front door, definitely a portal. So I don't know. And you got this crossroads card, which I feel, and I saw cowrie shells in this other card. So maybe this has something to do with a road opener. This is what I mean. You might be possibly doing something spiritual as a spiritual defense, because it feels like Cancer or cross watcher, somebody is going out of their way to kind of push you around spiritually. And it seems like this week you're not standing for it and you're doing something about it. We talked about your money. We're talking about your health. What's going on with Cancer's health? That's why the cops get called. Somebody have like an assault case or whatever. Somebody putting their hands on you. I was talking about your health, wasn't I? I think it's more your emotional health than anything. Because I think you're someone is just, you're really frustrated with some sort of attempt at sabotage or some sort of unethical behavior that's going on around you. Do you drink water, Cancer? You might need to. You might need to stay hydrated. You might need to find balance with your schedule, because it seems like your kids might be kind of pulling on your energy this week. And definitely, without a doubt, somebody's targeting you. And will they accomplish it? No. I think that somebody is going to watch you succeed. A cross watcher, that's the case. For some of you, this is a Cancer on Cancer crime. There's a Cancer doing this to someone that has Cancer in their chart. What's going on with health? Let me try this a different way, because I don't think, yes, water. It seems like you might need to drink more water. You might be dehydrated. Cancer or cross watcher. You might even have, okay. I think some of you might need to get to the doctor. I think some of you, that's what you've been waiting. Like you're not, like you've been postponing it. You may know that it's time to make an appointment, Cancer, but it just seems like you've decided to maybe make other things the priority. I'm not here to preach to you about that. You do what you feel is right for you. I just sense that something's going on with your health. And if this is you, I'm simply saying, rather than put this on the back burner, you may want to look into something sooner than later, because something might require a closer look in order for you to like see the root of the problem. For some of you, it's some sort of cardiac disease. Or something's going on with your vital organs, if it's not your heart. Yeah. Okay. Kind of sensing. Okay. when you're listening to me, know that I'm not trying to come from a place where like to create some sort of anxiety for you by saying the things that I am saying. I'm saying this to make you informed, and I'm saying it as a confirmation for someone that may need to hear it. If this has nothing to do with you and you're not going through something like this, completely disregard. Please do not get paranoid about what I'm saying. This would be someone that is already having pain in their body, might have some sort of sinus pressure, okay? Dental issue. You might be nursing a broken tooth, the cavity. Some of you are overdue to maybe a visit to the dentist. Some of you, this feels like this is the diabetic issue, and now it has become a heart issue. Some of you, maybe you're not taking your medications, you're not taking your insulin, or it's whatever you're putting in your body that's adding. I tell you, you're reaching for sweets, or you're reaching for some things that you know are very hard on your body. And it seems like you may decide this week to come up with some sort of resolution, some sort of hypertension situation, or maybe get on some type of health regimen. It feels like there is a solution to something that you're going through health-wise. You're worried about it. Cancer, it's time to look into it. If this is a money situation that's causing you more stress and this is the reason for your anxiety, I told you, for some of you, you're going to find a way to turn this around. You might be itching a lot. Okay, something might be going on with your skin. I don't know why I'm picking up the word vitiligo. I guess that wouldn't really cause skin irritation, but random. You might be noticing maybe some weight struggles. Maybe you're going through some depression, some anxiety. Your energy levels might be low. Maybe some of you might be noticing that your hair is thinning. The point that I'm trying to make is there's a resolution that you could come up with or that you could come across by looking into something. For some of you, it's just pure burnout. It's time to take a break. Your spirit guides say yes. And there might even be like a bowel issue. It's time to let go. It seems like you're living in the past, Cancers. Or for some of you, this is the choice that you're having to make is whether or not to keep someone in your life, especially if this is a partner. This might be the confirmation and the push that you might need. If you're concerned that something is more, you're suspicious about something, you have a feeling, but maybe you can't quite pinpoint it. Your guides are saying, listen to your intuition. You already know. If this has something to do with a health issue, some sort of pain in your body, get more information. Rather than worrying, look into it. Career. It feels like I said, you may get some sort of motivation in spite of the adversity that's against you. You have back pain? Maybe you don't feel supported or whatever. You feel like you're doing a lot on your own, whatever. You're worried about career, okay? You got some sort of career uncertainty. That might be what you're making the choice about. It might be whether or not to stay or go with your work situation. You're going in the right direction. But it just seems like it's a time issue. You might feel like time just kind of gets away from you. Like I said, it's a balance issue also this week because it looks like, like I said, you're wearing a lot of hats. There's a lot of things that you're kind of like maneuvering at the same time. Children are pulling on your attention. If the health issue is what I was talking about, if this is you, this is your sign to go and get something looked into. And perhaps not put this off any longer. Because it seems like you might feel like, okay, I just don't have enough time. I can't really get around to it. Your guides are saying, make yourself a priority. Make the time that you need to look into your physical health. Unless this is like a body image issue. Some of you could be dealing with that. Maybe you don't like the way that, that you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror. We talked about weight struggles. So if this is some sort of, you might come across some sort of solution by maybe doing some sort of research. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Cancer Nation, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as the Cross Watchers. What is the advice? Look at the stars. Some of you are for sure dealing with an Aquarius, or you have Aquarius in your chart. Look up and remember that you are but a tiny speck in the large, mysterious universe. Let the magic of the stars connect you to your own special magic. Some of you, I think you might dabble. I want to say you dabble in magic, but some of you, maybe you're just full-fledged. Baby, you're just full-fledged practitioners. But maybe this is you maybe kind of connecting with what's going on. Maybe you're into astrology. Some of you, maybe you were just really into the eclipse. Maybe you just really like the moon. You're really like a night child, a moon child. Maybe you connect more with the nighttime or whatever. I mean, the moon, that is your home planet. So something about the moon, the stars, might kind of entice you. Find your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you are here to help create a better one. Your tender heart is a treasure. Maybe you do feel like a misfit. Or you feel like maybe you feel like you don't belong here at times. Cancer or Cross Watcher. It seems like you're definitely here for a purpose. I think you might be coming across that purpose, or you already know what that is, and it's time to make a choice about it. Advice, Holy Spirit, for the Cancer Nation. Ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. It's that type of week, Cancer. You might be, or this is, if it's not you, we talked about somebody around you that might be going through it. Distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, impatient. It may have something to do with your health. Your health might be a clue or whatever. Maybe it's just circumstantial. Whatever the case, your guys are saying, ground yourself. You're going to need it. They're telling you reconnect with the source. If this is something that you're open to, if you believe in a higher power or whatever you do that gives you some sort of motivation to get back on track, your guys are saying, do it. It would be beneficial to you. A child love. Some of you Cancerians are separated from a child, potentially. Maybe by death. Some of you, this is due to circumstances. A love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our lifetime on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their choices, from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Maybe your child is now an adult. Maybe you don't get to interact with them as much as you used to. And that might be what this Three of Swords is about. That might be what's causing you to feel emotional this week. I said central focus this week is children. Let yourself receive support and love. It's often easier for empaths to give than receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of their caring energy. You might just be kind of giving too much. And now your guys are saying balance. Okay, you might kind of need the shoulders of other people this week to lean on. Oh, you are missing someone. I think you're missing a child. Or there's a child that's missing you. Whether or not this is a little child or this is an adult child. They might be a grown adult, but you might still see them as your baby. Whatever the case happens to be. Or this is you possibly disconnected from your children due to some sort of court involvement. Or this might not even be happening. This could be like the threat of something happening. Okay, since we're talking about choice, The overall energy of your reading. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. There's a big choice that you're making about something, and it seems like it's about something major, it's about something important, and it kind of puts you in a state of fear and panic. Okay? You're fearing making the wrong choice. Ground yourself and make whatever decision that you might feel is right for you and the people involved. Because for some reason it feels like there might be. Take baby steps. Go slowly like the patient turtle. Do not try to rush or force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. Yeah, you might be on beast mode this week, Cancer or Crosswatcher. Like I said, you get some sort of motivation. You guys are saying pace yourself so that you don't get burnt out and end up right back at square one. Especially this is a health issue and you're really struggling with your health. Take the time that you need to recover and go light on yourself. It just might be that type of week, Cancer or Crosswatcher. That Cancers. Thank you, Cherry Baby, for the feedback. With that, Cancer Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my website is angelicascensionstarot.com. You can contact me at angelicascensionstarot@gmail.com as well. I do have a sale going on all weekend for 30-minute same-day readings. Thank you, Cancer Nation and Crosswatchers. Peace out till next time.